Hello YouTube and welcome back to Ontario, site to race number 14 of the 2008 NRSL Coke Vanilla Cup Series season, and joining me once again is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today, after inheriting the front row because of the 38's backup car, will be Steve Paul, the Duel 1 winner, starting alongside the pole sitter from Duel 2, Kira Arenthade. Row 2 will see Duel 2 winner Ali Nelson start alongside Johnny Gardner. Row 3, Henry Sanford and Kyle Matthews, with row 4 being Amy Shelley and Smet Ozkan. Row 5 will be Tim Randolph and Sam Young in the 34, who's on a massive hot streak so far.
Yes.
Here's the rest of the starting grids. I hand over to Stephen for his thoughts and predictions.
So definitely gonna be interesting in the duels. We saw a bunch of wrecks, and I hope we turn the cautions back on, and we'll have a bunch of. Oh, we did. Okay, so it's 48 cars starting up there. He's gonna try to get the win here. Sky Commons in the back got one of the best cars. See what he can do. And this is kind of a plate track. We're gonna have like 1 to 2 pit stops, so we'll see what kind of happens. Some driver changes here. We see it there. Aaron Thane and Paul with the third jumping in. Our best replacements finishes fourth. Who dropped by Kyle Matthews. Our final row was Zach Roger and Matt Dixon. We only got 12 races to go to the chase. So guys around that 20th to 40th range want to start winning this race. You can get very aggressive. And let's see if we can make it out of turn 2 in this race.
So coming into this one, 3 drivers can leave here as the points leader. You have Mary Shelley, who comes in as the points leader by 17 points over Max Anderson. And Chris Wilson is third in points, 132 points back. Let's go trackside for the command to start engines in this one.
Drivers, start your engines.
Command has been given. Rest of the top 10 in points, Henry Sanford, Ryan George. That's the extent of cars that are within 2 races of the points lead. Alexander Rowe, Isaac Flickinger, Jeffrey White, Jessica Shelton, and Adam Flickinger, the top 10 in drivers' points coming into this one. It's a little bit different over on the owner's side, but...
Very different.
And should be a few guys who appeared at... I figured there would have been a few cars that would have appeared at the end. Should have been. 1970 didn't appear for us, but hey, oh well. So onboards that we'll carry in this one. The 08 of Mary Shelley will be carrying our Dodge onboard. The 87 of Max Anderson, the Chevy onboard.
First time with those numbers this year too.
The 22 of Chris Wilson will be carrying the Toyota onboard camera.
16 Ford.
Probably. 15 will be carrying the Quicker State onboard camera. The 2 of Isaac Flickinger, the Miller Lite onboard camera. Kind of convenient. 16 Jeffrey White will be carrying our Ford onboard camera. Jessica Shelton, the Motorcraft onboard camera. And Zach Rogers will be carrying the Best Buy onboard camera for this one.
Yeah, Ali Nelson, 93rd career start, try to get that win in the 3rd row here.
Second row,
sorry. Another notable 48 has never won in the series, trying to get that win, and let's see how far back Johnny will drop.
Interesting thing here. Kyle Matthews decided to start in gear 1. Some drivers start, so it is a mixed bag. As the green flag is out, some drivers decide to start in 1st gear, some decide to start in 2nd gear. And 37 does beat the 82 to the line, but I think the 82 is going to be able to beat the 37 down to turn number 1.
No.
Well,
yes.
To be fair, stayed there and is actually going to get the run off turn number 2, or going into turn number 2, I should say.
How about Johnny Gardner? Some help with the 48. Him and his Hendrick teammates haven't gone along that well this season. 3 wide. Look at that high side.
3 wide coming off turn number 2. Aaron Thade allowed the 82 to get back in front of her just long enough to go and clear him coming off turn number 2. 3 wide for 2nd through turn 3.
Oh, they're not going to make it here. 7 hook to 40.
They're making it work for now. 3 wide behind him. Cole Deaver, I think, slid up the track.
Oh, God. Skin those hands.
They make it around, and we will complete at least 1 green flag lap here today as Kira Arenthade leads lap 1.
Very optimistic by Charles.
I mean, I'm speaking the truth. Ali Nelson trying to work her way around the outside line, just trying to keep the car out of trouble right now. So far, so good. I don't see any issues back there. As so far, clean and green. This is where the mess is, though. Keiderman's back here in the 27. Hasn't quite made his way up. Stephen Paul III as well, the 83.
Oh, Commons up the hill.
38. That might be strategy in a way to get himself to the inside line.
Get him out of the Hornets net
Jesse
a little bit.
Turner in the middle in the 41. One of our winners so far this season. Actually at Auto Club, so maybe trying to go 2 for 2 here at California.
Yeah, he hasn't
Southern
really done
California,
much
I should
besides
say.
that. That's going to be a record right there. Oh, wow. They're doing a great job. Better than the duels right here racing.
As Ryan George pushes the 26 up the track, that opens the door for Dylan Young to go and work his way through. Jack James up to 27th right now, and they're 3 wide in front of him.
Yeah, a lot more cleaner than the other race for sure.
So far. Jack James throws it in there on Chris Wilson and Logan York, though, to make it 3 wide. Shelton. Oh, contact there. 22. Oh, big wreck.
Oh, Jesse's dead. Oh, God.
Oh, Will Hoyt up and over.
Oh, God. Oh,
Peter
no.
Onjak, last week's winner.
And Sky Commons. Oh, okay. Stop.
They're still wrecking.
Oh, God. They're still flipping.
Logan
83
York's
got by
in there.
them.
Max Anderson. Ambrose, I think, got to a stop. Logan York's car is done.
Oh, poor York right there.
Zach Rogers with damage in the 19. I think they're still racing back Sky Common. Oh, nope, never mind. No, they're not.
Well, that was something right there. We've seen a bunch of
Will
flips.
Hoyt on Jack. Oh, York's still having
Logan
issues.
York again. Yeah,
Looks like
that's
Henry Williams
interesting.
might have been involved. Jeffrey White, it's not been a good weekend for Roush. Wallace was in
not at
it.
all.
There's Rogers' car. Dylan Young might have been in it.
87's got damage.
Anderson, JT Bryant, the 2 drivers who got in on the winner's row. Stephen Paul III's got damage in the 83. There's Sky Commons' damage. Isaac Flickinger, 21 is amazingly driving.
I thought they flew the engine.
Her car was in the air. Damage to the 49, Ryan George. And
Well, once again, I'm not.
Well, and you can tell the extent of who's got damage and who doesn't because you have the split of who's pitting.
Like I said, I'm not surprised. In this last 2 races, we've seen people fly and flip, and not a lot of cars finish. So,
We'll have to. Looks like the only cars pitting are those with damage. So let's take a look at what happened coming off turn number 4 to bring out the caution for the first time today. Taking a look at what happened coming off turn number 4.
Ooh, Jack James kind of starts it there, and then
Onjak slides up into the 21. And then it's just on from there. Jeffrey White's in the middle of it.
Where are you going, Ryan George? And then Peter Onjak at the 2, and then 99's just flipping.
Yeah.
There might have been a wreck in the back. No, Pollock's crash right there. I thought he spun and plowed.
Jeffrey White gets back on his wheels. There's the 83 and the 02.
That was interesting. The bad week for Roush. They're tearing a lot of shit up this. Oh, sorry, a lot of stuff up this week.
So let's see what happened to Logan York. There was 22 makes contact with the 28, goes up into the 2.
Well, the 22's dead sideways right there. Oh God. And then
the 49 and 22 just lost it.
It's part of that wonkiness. Then 19 gets the part of the wall. The 83's there. I thought I saw someone calling in the background, but they. Oh God.
Oh, Onjak and Flickinger killed the wall there.
12 has no damage, surprisingly. Oh wow. Great job by Halleck.
Dylan Young.
Not Halleck.
Halleck. Yeah, Keiderman.
Great job to getting no damage out of that. 41 spun in the back of that.
Let's watch
no
Keiderman
damage.
come through it.
Wow.
So he was at the back, so that kind of helped.
He's like, I should have been the D&Q race.
83, also one of the ones that just lost it.
A bunch of oil down from the 21 car right there just caused that, and Sky Commons had nowhere to go.
I mean, you can't even see. There's no way that Keiderman can even see.
Keiderman, big damage.
Keiderman is the one we're looking at.
The 2, I'm sorry. The 27, amazing job.
Keiderman might have hit the back of the 15.
But he doesn't have any visible signs.
with that though,
Oh,
let's.
hold on. We got one more. The O2 car wrecked again. Remember?
Oh well, yeah. So let's take a look at what happened for him.
Yeah, he blows the engine there actually,
Well,
and
he's already
then
just lost it.
okay, spun in the oil.
All right, so we'll take a few onboards here and then get you back to the restart. Onboard Max Anderson.
Cool.
Onboard Zach Rogers. Onboard Chris Wilson, as we have lots of onboards for this one apparently. Onboard Alexander Rowe. Onboard Isaac Flickinger. And finally, onboard Jessica Shelton. Getting ready to go back racing here on lap number 7. Those out of the race after that incident, you see them on your screen. Isaac Flickinger, Logan York, Tristan Wilhoit, and Peter Onjek. So Peter Onjek goes from a race win to a 42nd, as is the cruel way of auto racing. Kira Arenthade is the race leader over Johnny Gardner, Kyle Matthews, Sam Young, Steve Pollard, Tim Randolph, Amy Shelley, Cole Deaver, Gene Sanford, William Duncan, Smed Ozkan, Mark George, Ali Nelson, Henry Sanford, Jonathan Zorline, Mary Shelley, Jackie Tang, Pretty Shaw, Derek Hamill, and Jack James. Top 20 did not pit. Top 22. Adam Flickinger and Ethan Keiderman, the running order there. And just show you the rest of the field. These are the drivers that did come down to pit lane that I can tell. Or at least if they didn't come down pit lane, I didn't see them stay out.
It's amazing that 21 is still out there.
So with that, pace car is off, and we are back to racing here on the completion of lap 7. Good restart there for the 37. Good restart as well for Kyle Matthews. He had to wait to the line, though, to make any sort of move on the 25.
Well, all we can hope is the one of those cars back there is not Austin the Plant. So.
That's going to be a key question, yes. Tim Randolph makes the move on Steve Pollard in the 82.
He's dropping the move back right there. Here comes the Diva right there. I haven't seen him much. His best finish this year was 19th. So.
And currently now runs in 8th with Gene Sanford, who might be looking at this as an opportunity. Sky Commons with damage. He had one of the best cars according to the people in the garage area. Sam Young, they make that one work.
Well, with damaged cars, we might not have another caution, but we will see if they're racing this aggressively.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. As I was going to say, though, Gene Sanford, a lot of people said she was probably, like, if 38 was the favorite, she was the next best. So we'll have to wait and see if Gene Sanford can work her way up to the front. Duncan
on a 70-plus race losing streak. He's trying to come up here and win the race.
basically said that his career took a downfall when we started having Garger homers, and basically when he touched that 48. It's starting to turn around a little bit for him. The top 10 last week. I think he ran well at the Coke 600, but I'm not 100%
Well,
sure.
Steve Paul up the hill.
And gets the wall in the 82 Red Bull Toyota.
Should replace it there.
And 3 wide there.
Oh, God.
78, I think, took a shot towards the wall, but keeps it going straight somehow.
Getting revenge for Max Anderson. No, I'm kidding.
And look who is closing in. Kyle Matthews. His last win, 2006 at Talladega, wasn't it?
That's correct. But remember, the 48 is 6th, 2nd place, probably more. I'm not doing the full math here, so.
Well, 48 has never won a points-paying... Actually, I don't even think they've won any race. Well, did Kyle win a dual race?
He might have, I believe so.
So they've definitely never won a points-paying race. They might have never won a this car number might not have won a single race at any point in its career.
Well, Samuel Ogo never won, so I'm going to say yes.
I know Samuel Ogo never won. I know Kyle Sosnowski never won in the 48.
William Duncan definitely didn't win the 48.
No. As Kyle Matthews makes the move for the race lead, looking for our first lead change of the day, trying to take the lead away from the Front Row Motorsports 37.
As you're watching, when we're finished watching this, I am curious if anybody's off the pace back there.
We'll get to that in a moment. Sam Young up to third. The
Front
roll
row,
continues.
Probably front row, though.
Yeah, 34, 37 starting to flip a switch. Tim
Oh,
Randolph's
boy.
going to make it 3 wide for second into turn 3.
Tim Randolph's like, screw front row.
Amy Shelley in the Furniture Row Chevy also up there.
That was a slide job. Oh, God.
And so, Derek Hamill's on pit lane. Zach Rogers is off the pace. Looks like Sky Commons, Jeffrey White, Jesse
The
Turner.
no hood gang.
Ryan George, Max Anderson, Matt Dixon as well.
Jeez, yes,
Shelton
how about that?
is back here. Okay, these are cars off the pace as well. Alexander Rose back here. I'm not sure if that's because of damage or just got caught behind it.
I think he got caught behind it.
JT Bryant, Chris Wilson, Stephen Paul III. Whoops. Henry Williams is back here. Marcus Ambrose has lost the pack. I think that's more because he got caught behind him, though.
Yeah.
Qualls is back here hanging on. Adam Flickinger. Keiderman's up to 21st. Jackie Tang up there in the 50. Right now running last, scored in 16th, falling back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how many more cautions the only caution we're going to have if these guys up here get really crazy.
Or if they catch the lap cars in just the right way.
Oh, maybe not.
Sam Young has taken the race lead away from the 48. Tim Randolph is into second.
He won a truck race, too. He won the All-Star race. He's been leading a lot of the laps. He's dominating.
And here comes that 47. Look out for Gene Sanford. Looking for fifth on the 78.
He went about 140 races without a win. Won in Irwin, though it's only been about 12 to 13 since their last win. So she's trying to get it here today.
How do you try to think of it because of the part-time schedule?
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, you could actually figure it out pretty easily. She won in season 5.
Yeah.
So hers actually shouldn't be that hard to figure out.
Tim Randolph has never won a cup race. His best finish is third 3 times, so he's trying to get a win.
Yep. And taking a peek on the 34 into turn number 1, not going to be able to make that work. That's probably also going to hurt his line a little bit through turn 1 as well.
Gene's at 17 will be fit today, and
this would be the 17th. So she's at 16.
Randolph
today, it'd be 17.
Randolph finished third at Cleveland, Indy, and Coca-Cola this year. As here comes Duncan, who's on about 73 losing streak.
William Duncan makes the move on Mark George. Here comes Henry Sanford trying to follow through as well. Cole Deaver in one of the RCR cars.
Henry hasn't won since Thornton last year. We're coming up to the 1-year mark of that race.
Yeah, actually. And I don't think he had many D&Qs, so it's probably been almost 36 races.
He never missed it. He's only missed one race, was the Daytona 500, and he blew up in 2006 on the first lap.
Well, and then he had the injury in 2006. He had the injury in 2006. He D&Q'd the 500 there as well. So he's missed a few for that.
Amy Shelley, one of the rare races where she's not leading and being in the top 5.
As Gene was unable to make that move stick. Now Gardner going to try and follow, not able to do so. Randolph again trying to make the move into turn 3 this time.
We see Allie Nelson in 8th back there, her 93rd career start. And
Kyle Matthews makes the move on the 60 for 2nd.
Getting close to Tom Gerard there. So here comes the 48 car.
We'll get, I was going to say, we can get back to the 40 there for you.
Yeah, so this is their best career finish was actually 2nd at Sonoma.
I mean, you can just say hers.
Hers, yeah. Allie Nelson, she finished, I see the name again. Allie finished 3rd at South Boston last year, so looking forward to that race next weekend.
And I thought we were going to have a lead change. Tim Randolph was on the inside, or was making the move for it. Didn't make it stick. Kira Arendt tried to go around the outside of the 48.
Yeah, that was never going to work in a million years.
And Amy Shelley going to make it 3 wide, maybe down the back straightaway. Will the 47 help?
Yeah, hopefully the 47 is
37 clears the 48.
48 up the hill, though.
And Gene Sanford going to follow through. Amy Shelley makes that move, and now Johnny Gardner.
Nelson, what are you doing?
4 wide as they get back to 3. They were 4 wide for a moment. Drag race between the 48 and 47. That would have been too close to call.
40's going to hook the 25. Oh, God.
If they're not careful, yeah. William Duncan on that outside there, the 31, or the 20, in the 31.
Oh.
Nearly made contact with the 25. Able to get it going straight.
Somehow.
Now gonna maybe try and fall back in line, I think, down the back straightaway. Yep. That's gonna open the door, I think, for Gardner to maybe have gone a run. Yep. He's gonna try and make a move on the Allie Nelson into turn number 3. Nelson up the track is going to open the door for the 31 and the 7.
Here comes Mark George at the bottom.
And 3 wide. We've had a lead change. Tim Randolph has gotten the race lead away from the 34.
It's been 45 races for Tim Randolph. Well, 45 career starts, I should say it like that.
Well, so today is his 45th career start.
Let me make sure that's accurate. 47th, sorry.
Okay. So, I mean, technically, the people who haven't won, you can say what career start it is. The other ones, it's you. The ones that have a win, you say how many races it's been. Technically.
Yeah, Randolph's missed 5 races this year because... No, he's missed 3, sorry.
Sam Young trying to take a peek again at the 60. Amy Shelley trying to take a peek at the 37. Great
Didn't Sam Young win a Daytona? Didn't he win a Daytona 500?
Sam Young, yes.
Oh,
Season 2 Daytona 500, actually.
Yeah, he won it.
Or sorry, I shouldn't say Season 2. He won the 2004 Daytona 500. I still need to go back. I'll be honest. At the time of this recording, I still need to go back and like change all those to actually say years. I would love to make those say years now.
Yeah, we're always trying to go back to modern day. As here comes the 78 car on the bottom.
Amy Shelley trying to make a move for 2nd. Gene Sanford going to push the 78 down the back straightaway. 47 into 4th. She was the runner-up last year. Looking strong again here this year.
Yeah, for sure. As Preston Ford beat her on the last lap in the 20 here.
Ford's not even in this race. Aaron Thade now makes the move for inside for 4th.
Neither is the 20. Oh, boy.
And Aaron Thade not able to make that move stick. These guys battling, though, has brought this pack up here. Mark George takes 10th away from the 7. 82's in there, the 33, 88. The 8's even catching him.
Yeah.
With help from the 01.
Still there. I think that's it for that pack back there. As 66 is off base a little bit.
Well, to be fair, he just passed the 7, so we'll see what he can do for catching him. Randolph trying to make the move again, not able to make it stick yet. Has Gene Sanford trying to help him as Gene Sanford tries to go for 3rd. 60's there this time.
Yeah, whoa, Gardner gets a little loose.
Randolph's going to make the move work. He's now into the race lead. Here comes Gene Sanford trying to look for the race lead.
Yeah, they're all starting to bang up to the tire wear. As you can see that they're a full second off their fastest lap when they start the race.
True. Sam Young going to clear the 47 down the front straightaway, sets his sights back on the 60 as they start to close in on the 19, who's just exiting turn number 2 as they're entering turn 2. Sam Young makes the move on the 60.
Can he make it stick here?
There's the 19. They're not that far off.
Gotta remember when you gotta catch him in a good spot.
I don't think they're going to catch him in a good spot, though, right now, the way they're going. Sam Young back to the race lead as these two just keep going back and forth for the race lead.
Tim Randolph with a power move right there.
Gene Sanford clears for third. There's the 19. You can see the 34. Here comes Randolph again.
Gonna try to use him as a pick right there. Very smart move right here.
It might actually work for him as well. Into turn number 1, 19 goes low for now.
Oh, I'm nervous. The 19. Oh, okay. I thought the 19 was gonna kill. So, oh, don't come down. Don't come down. Don't come down.
And he's gonna block the 60 for now. Now it's gonna become the 34. 60 is gonna get the race lead away from this. 34 is gonna pull out a line quickly enough. 47 is not gonna be so lucky.
Don't put him 3 wide.
William Duncan takes advantage. Gene Sanford still stuck behind the 19.
Whoa, it's getting a little dicey. Mark George up in the wall.
I think so, yep. Gene Sanford still stuck behind the 19. Amy Shelley trying to take a spot away from the 34. As this allowed the 60 to get away up at the front. 40 still, the 40 and the 47 still stuck behind the 19.
Jackie Tang hanging off. Keidemann lost that pack right there.
Gene Sanford, Allie Nelson watching their chance to win this race just slip away right now.
For real.
As Tang gets to the inside, 47 and that might open the door for the 40 to finally get around. 47 going to go to the outside of the 19 into turn number 3, or at least tried to. Not able to make that move stick. 40 finally gets around, and that's going to allow the 47 to get through.
Yep.
Not imagining Gene's going to be too awfully pleased with that one.
I don't think so.
Meanwhile, Amy Shelley now into second. Here comes William Duncan now making a move for that second spot on the 78.
They're being aggressive right here. Might be have pit stops coming, trying to get all they can get.
Approaching the halfway point as well. Tim Randolph is clear by 0.7 of a second right now. But also, I don't think he's running as quick a lap times as these guys because they're in a pack.
Yeah, but he is not.
If he had just at least one other person helping him, I think this would be a different story.
Yeah, he just pulled away on that. There's no lap traffic for a while with the no hood gang ain't catching.
Well,
so
30. They're going into turn 1 right now. That no hood gang that you're talking about, and they're coming off turn 4. Sam Young trying to get third back away from the 78 as Duncan clears for second for now.
Here comes the front row gang right here on the bottom.
Well, so that time around, Duncan was 0.2 slower than the 60. The lead actually increased by 0.3 of a second. 34 clears the 78. If these guys can get a nice string of cars together here, they might be able to catch that 60 though.
Well, they'll be able to for sure if they had a nice pack, but they know they're just getting too aggressive here.
Well, Duncan has cleared them back at least a little bit. Sam Young as well. Amy Shelley. And so now they're starting to get single file a little bit.
As you say that here, they go back here
Well,
going crazy.
I mean, these guys back here weren't, but Gene Sanford's back there. You can see her. Amy Shelley now makes the move on Sam Young. And that time around, they were good 0.5 quicker. At least the 31 was. So they did actually manage to catch him. Kyle Matthews now makes the move for fourth on Amy Shelley. Amy Shelley just in need of a good run. 28th in points coming in.
Despite 2 wins.
Despite 2 wins. Although, to be fair, Zach Rogers now with 2 wins is going to have a hit in the points. He was 11th coming in.
Yeah, that's going to be a big F right there.
Sky Commons apparently has already lost a lap
It's
as
Duncan.
well. Oh, 00 was a piston issue, by the way. Derek Hamill's out.
Poor hit for Hamill's been shit. Hamill has been doing too well in the points the last few weeks.
Hamill was 14th in points coming in. Not going to be a finish they were needing. As the top 3 now have formed up a little, at least miniature pack, and 34 is able to gap the 78.
For now.
For now. You have 2 packs of 3, then you have the 25-33, the 7 and the 66, the 01 and 82. Then you have a pack of 4 cars right there as they try and gap the 50 and the 26. Mary Shelley, we haven't talked about her. She's up there. There's Kiderman as well back here trying to battle for 21st with Jack James. There's Chris Wilson. He's in his own little zip code. And these guys are at least still on the up to some sort of pace at least. And then these guys are damaged, so. And these guys are getting closer and closer right now as the 41-16 just cannot seem to stop battling. I think every time we've seen them on camera now, they've been battling.
Yeah, some fun back there.
As Sam Young went up a little bit higher, Kyle Matthews followed or got help from the 37. As 37 now tries to take 4th spot away from the 48. Johnny Gardner looking for 6th on the 78. Is going to grab that spot away.
Yeah, see what he can do there as, yeah.
And Duncan and Randolph going head to nose to tail now. We haven't seen Duncan be able to get up there and lead a lap yet. That would be key for him if he can do so. 5 bonus points for leading a lap. Here comes Sam Young looking for 2nd. Not able to do anything yet.
Well, I thought they wrecked back there. Looks like the 48 hooked somebody back there, but it's still green here.
Well, it's just the way that they come off turn 4 apparently. As they're 3 wide for 4, this isn't going to help them. Oh, Gardner!
Oh,
there
Gardner.
Goes Kyle!
Oh, Gardner.
Oh,
Gardner.
Steve Pollard gets
you're
collected!
Fired. You're fired.
Oh, Dylan Young, big wreck!
Oh, God. Well, that's a Hendrick team killer. That's it.
Jack James collected as well.
Is Johnny fired from Hendrick?
I don't know. As they come back to the caution, does William Duncan make a move on the 60 coming off turn number 4? Not able to do anything there. I was kind of worried about these guys spinning coming off turn 4 as well.
Johnny Gardner confirmed to the 09 next week.
So
hey, Charles.
Tim Randolph
hey,
leads under the caution.
I found your driver for the 05 car next week.
So with that,
wow,
we'll
that's all I can say is wow.
That is something.
That's just that is horribly bad. That took out the 48 in the 24 car. Dylan Young died. He didn't just crash. He died.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Where's who runs the truck series? Who's that guy? Where's is it Robert Young or something?
Yeah.
Where's Robert Young?
Let's take a look back at what happened to bring out the caution for the 2nd time today, and then show you pit stops if they happen. Taking a look at what happened, we kind of saw this one happen live, but going through turn number 1, Johnny Gardner going to wash up the track into Kyle Matthews, who, to be fair, could have given him at least a little bit more room.
But we've seen Johnny just wreck his teammates all weekend, and that's not going to go well.
And then Kyle just nowhere for Steve Paul to go, nowhere for the 48 to go.
33 had damage. I don't know if they got collected by something or.
Well, he was the one that was on the inside of this. There's Dylan Young. Oh, Kiderman got a piece of it as well.
Not as bad as I thought. I don't think he got hit. Did he get hit? Yeah, it looked like he did, but I don't think he got hit hard at least.
Well, so the brunt of the impact is going to be the front end.
Dylan Young. I don't think Kiderman got any damage. Yeah, barely.
And he gets hit in the door, but these cars have been reinforced.
Yeah, I got to see the side of that car, but I don't think it left a mark. And then the 33 crash.
It left a mark on the left side.
Dylan Young, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh! See, Jack James.
Just nowhere for Jack James to go.
Now, what happened to the 33? Because I seen him crash. Oh, well, I thought I saw him on pit road.
So, like I said, what ended up happening was he was just wrong spot, wrong time.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you look up there, when the 25 is washing the track, look at the space to the outside of the 48.
Yeah. Well, the 25 could have drove it down a little more.
I mean, there's room to be given on both, so I'm willing to kind of call that one a little bit more of a racing deal, as you see the 33 get his damage there. But
well, what I mean is I see the 33 towed on pit road. That's why. Oh God, 48 up in the air. That was huge. Oh my God, it's so violent.
And Kyle also had his injury last year at Mustang, so
I swear I seen a 33 on pit road. I might be blind, but I ain't that blind.
we'll see.
Let's see. I'm blind to that or no? Oh no. Nope, I'm blind.
Okay, nothing there, so 33. At least from what we
They're
can
good.
tell there is fine.
Yeah, I thought I saw him pit road. That's my fault.
So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at pit stops if there were any, and then if not, we'll take you back to the restart. And we did have pit stops here underneath the caution, so taking a look at what happened on pit lane, you see the 28 there leaving after taking tires and repairing some of the damage. Probably going to put him on the tail end of the lead lap. No one staying out among the lead lap cars, so.
I don't blame him.
Well, I mean, we're past the halfway point, so you should be able to make it the rest of the way from here.
Very slow descent as you see the dead Dylan Young car right there.
We're hearing he is going to be taken to the local hospital for just precautionary. Injury risk is low there, so.
Yeah, same with the 48.
Yeah, just precautionary measures for both of them, just because of the hard hit that they took.
Nice
Four tires up and down the pit lane,
Whoa.
though. And looks like, it's going to be a drag race between the 60 and the 31. I think the 31 got it.
Oh, that's almost murder.
I don't know.
38 stayed out. Remember, 38 did not get lapped. Did he
yeah,
get
they
lapped?
did. Yeah, they were.
They got lapped? Oh, okay. I thought they didn't.
Yeah. 38 was on a lap down. 28 now is tail end. Actually, I guess it's going to say the 6th. Okay, there we go. 31 did win the race off pit lane. 60 is second. 37, 34, and the 7. Top 5. Let's go back to the restart. Getting ready to go back green here on lap 33. 24, 48, and 82 out of the race after that last incident. Zach Rogers is on the apron for some reason. Sky Commons and Jack James are on the tail of the lead lap. William Duncan is the race leader. Tim Randolph second. Kira Ehrenthade, Sam Young, Henry Sanford, Pretty Shaw, Amy Shelley, Mark George, Jonathan Zorline, Jackie Tang, Gene Sanford, Johnny Gardner, Stephen Paul III, Ali Nelson, Samet Ozkan, Cole Deaver, Chris Wilson, Alexander Rowe, Mary Shelley, James Qualls, Henry Williams, Matt Dixon. Actually, just kind of show you who's where because we're running out of time to get there. Oh, Keiderman's in the middle of 2 of the no-hood cars.
F.
I'm guessing the 19's coming back to pit. Okay, so the 19's coming back to pit lane. I'm not quite sure what happened there. They just came off pit lane. As the green flag is back out, and that's a no-no from the 38.
That's a black flag.
That's a no-no from the 60.
Oh, that's a black flag.
60 and 37 both past the 31. I do not see NRSL officials being okay with that. Same for the 7. I don't know if this. We're hearing the restarts already under review.
That's the quickest review. That's faster than NASCAR. Oh God.
Pretty Shaw contact with the 88. They save it.
Oh, nice save. The 88 doing flashbacks.
We're gonna wait and see, but
F for Randolph.
Let's see what happens here. I'd imagine the 60 and 37 are gonna be having to serve a penalty.
And of course, who's that's gonna benefit?
No, they're not. Big wreck off turn 4.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh God. Oh, got the pit wall. Oh God.
Ali Nelson up and over. Oh, Keiderman.
Okay, what is going on?
Chris Wilson, Ali Nelson on her roof.
Okay, that was something.
As big wreck on the front straightaway. Pretty Shaw's in it.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm not quite sure what happened.
What are we at, Charlotte?
I'm not quite sure what's going on with these 3.
We're at Portland here.
Sky Commons, Meadows Con, Ali Nelson's on pit lane.
The 93 races will stay.
Alexander Rowe, James Qualls, Anderson Anderson's got damage. Shelton even more damage.
Turner's gonna get a top 10 at this rate.
Pretty Shaw's in it. Gene Sanford's got damage. Knight Rider's got damage for 28. Matt Dixon's in it. I think who wasn't in it is a better question.
Paul's gonna get a top 10 out of this damn thing.
Now the restart is still in question. I'm willing to say that we're not necessarily done with any of the repercussions from what happened on that restart. As a lot of drivers now are going to pit for damage, we'll take you back and show you what happened to bring out the caution for the third time today.
Wow.
Taking a look at what happened coming off turn number 4, from what we can tell, Sky Common slows up trying to pit, makes contact with a 50, and then it's just on from there.
It's on. Yeah, no brakes at all for anybody. 40-car weight shifts up in the air, and then Keidemann flies over Jessica Shelton and about right there. That was massive, and that wiped out the entire field. Everybody's got hood. We're going to have like 20 cars with no hood.
Well, I mean, what's funny is we're going to end up with about 4 cars in front of it, and then you see everyone trying to get out from the middle of all that mess. Yeah, there's way too many cars there to even try and tell you who's in it.
You can tell you who's not in it, which is a 60, 37, 7, 31, 50.
Yeah, so here's from this is from just a random camera angle. You have these 3 in front. The 60, 37, and the 7 were in front of it. 31's in front of it. The 50's got a piece of it.
Oh.
And then literally everyone else ends up getting
Johnny
a piece
Gardner.
of this.
You know, the worst part about Jeffrey is he had no hood.
Actually, Zorline, I think, gets through it.
No, Zorline got hit. No, Zorline got hit in the door. He hit. Pretty sure slams him.
If we watch this coming off the corner, then watch the 25.
Oh God, Dale Earnhardt's the wall, and then
there. Okay, so the 88 gets through. 25 gets through this with no damage
somehow, and Johnny's gonna have a great run.
There's a shot.
Yeah, Amy Shelley's in the air right there, and then it's just on. 83 has minimal damage right there. He hit. I don't know who hit the 40, but I think it was Qualls.
We figured out that the 16 is the one that hit the 27 to get him airborne.
I think Jack Halleck's glad he went to the D&Q race.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to take some onboards from this one, and then we'll take you back to the restart. Onboard, Mary Shelley. Are they right behind everything? Onboard, Max Anderson.
God.
I mean, they're still like trying not to wreck in the middle of all that. Onboard, Chris Wilson. 26 was indeed the car that flipped over the 40.
Oh, he doesn't have to do much damage.
On board, Alexander Rowe.
Hello.
I didn't expect that to be one of the ones to show that. On board our bumper cam that was on the 16.
Hi, Sky.
And finally on board Jessica Shelton. Not the sight you want to see, a car just climbing over the roof cam.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the restart. Getting ready to go back racing here on lap 38. And the incident with the restart is still under review, so that's interesting. But drivers out of the race now are as follows. You have Zach Rogers, who will finish in 34th. Sky Commons is out. Jack James, Ethan Keiderman, Jeffrey White, Ali Nelson, Alexander Rowe, Max Anderson, Adam Flickinger, who will break his streak of 41st place finishes now. It was that 2 in a row coming in. Marcus Ambrose, Matt Dixon, Smed Ozkan, Pretty Shaw, James Qualls, Jessica Shelton, Sam Young, and Chris Wilson are all out of the race. Tim Randolph is the race leader over Kira Arenthade, Henry Sanford, William Duncan, Jackie Tang, Johnny Gardner, Jonathan Zorline, Ryan George, Gene Sanford, Jesse Turner, Mark George, Henry Williams, JT Bryant, Amy Shelley, Mary Shelley, Stephen Paul III, and Cole Deaver are the lead lap cars. And we are back to racing here on at the completion of lap 38. Arenthade taking a peek to the inside. Doesn't start the move at least until the line.
Yeah, that was a much cleaner restart right there as top 7 are breaking away, as obviously no hood guys will not be.
As Gene Sanford makes the move on the 49, now her car damaged as well, so...
If we have a caution, it would be pretty embarrassing. Jackie Tang is best career finishes, I believe in 8th, so he's trying to get up here.
Well, and remember, he does have the right side damage probably from that last incident, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Yeah, everybody's got damage. Here comes
William Duncan making the move for 3rd.
As 7 cars up the track right here. Go Duncan.
Arenthade trying to make the move for the race lead.
Put the bumper.
As contact with the 50 and the 7, they were door banging off each other off turn 4. Gardner takes advantage. He's going to try and get both of them down the front straightaway. Meanwhile, Arenthade to the race lead.
So Duncan's officially had 71 races since his last win, so he's trying to go up here.
And now looking for 2nd. It looks like it's going to be between these 7 drivers. As Gene Sanford's in 8th, she's fallen back, but she is gapping the rest of these drivers back here.
Mark George with no hood. Paul is in the back of this pack here.
And so now it's actually battle for 3rd between William Duncan and Johnny Gardner. You think, Zorline up the track, keeps it out of the wall though. Now, do you wonder if these two actually know what's going on with the investigation there with the front 2? Because remember, it's the 37, 60, and the 7 that are currently under a steward's inquiry about that last restart.
I didn't know NASCAR had stewards. Oh, God.
An official's inquiry, whatever you want to call it. It's about as best as we can do for this series.
Well, you got to say about that, if the top 2 get, Johnny Gardner's in 3rd. He has never won. His best career finish is 5th, and it's been a painful 2 seasons, but it's going to be a very controversial if Johnny can get up there. I mean, he did dump his teammate to win this race.
That is true. Randolph now makes the move for the race lead, not able to make it stick. Duncan makes the move for 3rd.
I mean, they have to check what are the 38 or 28 to repeat the process of them, but, that's not an excuse. You got to go to the right, not the left.
That is true. As Tim Randolph now making the move for the race lead. There are 9 laps to go here at Ontario.
Remember, we're dealing with the Canadian officials too, so.
This is California.
Oh, we're in California? I always mix that up.
I've said a couple times during this weekend already that we're about 5 to 10 minutes west of Auto Club Speedway.
Jackie Tang, who's really wished this race was after Atlanta.
Yeah. As Duncan now fighting with Henry Sanford.
But Jackie's been good at the Speedway. He finished 12th in the 500, 8th at Coca-Cola, and now
remember,
trying to get
the
up
7's also a part of that inquiry as well, so.
So 7, see what happens right there. Henry hasn't won since Thornton. Duncan's last win was, it was a while ago. It was at season 3 Thornton, so.
Well, and Arenthade not able to make the move. Actually, what we're hearing now is that is going to be investigated after the race. So what will happen is we will show you what the footage is that they see. So on track, we will know who is crossing the line first, but we will not know the winner until we see that.
It'll be announced Probably something before the end of the race.
Well, it would be, what will happen is we'll show the footage that goes along with, because the officials will release the footage of what they found, so that is what's going to happen.
And here comes fan favorite Dale Earnhardt, Jonathan Zorline trying to pass Gardner here.
And that's his teammate as he got to the left rear quarter panel.
That would be a sweet dish, well served out, I guess. It's the 50 car trying to battle here. He's trying to get his first career top 5 in his career.
And right now it's these two battling for the race lead.
Oh man, what is it with Tim Randolph? He could have 2 wins so far, but that didn't pan out.
Well, and looking for what could be his first win today. Gonna have to fight off the 37 and a possible steward's inquiry.
Yeah.
As here comes Aaron Thay down the back straightaway. Not able to make a move yet. Sanford's gapped the 31.
Yeah, Duncan trying to get up there because if there's anything comes out there, if he's third, he can win. Gardner in the top 5.
This.
Gardner's
actually, to be fair, the top 3 are all in that inquiry, so technically 4th could win it. Aaron Thay side by side with the 60 down the front straightaway. 6 laps to go at the stripe.
Yeah, Gardner's, like I said, best career finish is 5th, so this has been a really good day for him, but he wants to get up there. Here comes Henry.
Can't quite make the move stick. Here comes Henry Sanford. Not able to get there yet, but is closing the gap at least a little bit. Gardner to the back bumper of the 31.
Oh man, Gardner's been using that nose. He's got some fender marks on the front.
Zorline's starting to lose ground. Same for Jackie Tang a little bit. Could we be looking at a 6-car battle for the race lead? Or for the race win?
Jackie Tang is what, like 50, below 50th in arm points, and here he comes.
Well, put it this way. He comes into this one 55th in drivers.
That's all right. We've seen 16 drivers win so far. We've seen Brett Moma win this year, so anything's possible.
Top 3 are starting to gap the 31. Right now it's a 3-horse race with 5 laps to go.
Do we have any lap traffic that's going to play effect?
Most doubt it. Oh, well, they're at the line now, so still over half the track to go before they would even have to worry about it. Gardner took a peek on the 31. That's not helping either of them out right now.
Yeah, that's not.
As these two right here, the 60 and 37, have been the class of the field today. Henry Sanford also looking for a way around them.
Yep, here comes Duncan and Gardner trying to work together with Tang to catch this front through pack. Really smart strategy right there.
Aaron Thay taking a peek at the 60. Sanford not really following either of them down that front straightaway. Side by side with 4. Is that 4? Yeah. 4 laps to go.
Yeah, Aaron Thay has not won yet. Her best.
31 and the 25 have caught him.
Yeah, Aaron Thay's best finish is 3rd at Motorsport for the 37, so trying to get 2 spots higher. Here comes the 7.
7 of Henry Sanford also trying to make a move on the 60. Gardner makes a move inside the 31.
Well, she's going to be wheeling and dealing here.
Tang follows into the inside line. Sanford follows through right now. It's going to be Aaron Thay to the race lead.
Yeah, I hope they don't check it. Oh boy, getting a little sideways there for the 7. 88 cars just lurking in the shadows of the wreck.
As Sanford now looks like he's going to be able to try and take the race lead maybe away from the 37. Side by side with the 37 as they go into turn number 1 with 3 laps to go.
You gotta watch out for Johnny Gardner. Here comes Gardner. Wow, look at Gardner go. He's not going to make the chase, but here he comes.
3 wide off turn 2. They get back to 2 wide. Jackie Tang also in there. They're going to be 2 by 2 by 2 down the back straightaway.
Come on, Tang, right now, as I hear Kyle Matthews waiting in Gardner's pit stall.
Sanford looks like he's not going to clear yet. Will clear through turn 4. Here comes Gardner. Sanford goes up the track. That's going to open the door for the 25.
4 cars
25 still
to
the battle 37. 2 laps to go at the stripe. Here comes Gardner.
What a move. 4 versus 2 working.
Sanford clears into turn 1.
Good job by Gardner. Can he get
there? Caution is out. They're wrecked in turn 4.
Can I go to bed, please?
as they're coming back to the white, but we are not done. Although what we're hearing is that might actually help the stewards inquiry out a little bit.
Well, actually, sure, I'm getting word when we cross the line, we'll get the decision here because we've taken the caution. They were waiting here
So coming through turn number 4, Henry Sanford's going to lead to the stripe. It's going to be Gardner, Randolph on track, as well as Aaron Thade, then William Duncan, Jackie Tang, and Zorline.
And everybody here is going to get some fresh cars, so this is going to be insane.
Well, let's take a look at what happened to Ryan George to bring out the caution for the final time today. Taking a look at what happened coming through turn number 3. Cole Deaver is battling with the 49. You have JT Bryant there on the inside line. 33 going to wash up the track into the 49. And a heavy hit.
God.
I can see why the officials decided to have to throw the yellow there.
Well, 3 straight Ontario races with a green-white checkered.
Even despite the longer race and way more casualties.
Yep.
And with that said, we're going to take you back to the restart, and we're hearing that the 37 and the 60 are going to be sent to the rear for the restart violation. The 60 was definitely obvious. What they're going to say is the 37 also made a move before they got to the line and was actually alongside 31. The 7 was cleared because he did not even make a move on the 34 until after the line.
Yes.
So with that said, we're going to go back to the restart and a shake-up here at the front just because of the penalty. Back here at Ontario, ready to go for a green-white checkered finish. As mentioned, 60 and 37 sent to the tail end of the field because of the jumping the restart. The 7 then gets gifted is on the front row with the 25, and it's then the 31 and 50 that get moved up a row. Everyone back end up getting moved up a row as we are back to racing here for 2 more laps. No cautions here at Ontario.
31 crap at bed.
What a restart for the 7, and Jackie Tang's going to be a big benefactor out of that as well.
Well, here comes Tang.
3 wide back there, the 66, 78, and 18.
There's Paula coming to the bottom of the racetrack. There's Mark George. Everybody's got new cars, remember.
Contact 41 and 42. Those are teammates.
Yeah, no teammates
Gardner
right now.
And Sanford still battling hard down the back straightaway.
They might die here. Here comes Paula back here battling.
It's going to be Gardner who gets the run down the back straightaway. He clears into turn 3.
Here comes the 88 car with a great push. Gene up the hill.
Sanford 4th. Here comes Zorline making the move on the 31.
Yep. Oh, they're going to wreck.
They keep it going straight. No one's wrecked so far. White flag is out for Johnny Gardner.
Oh, man. That 88 and 83 are coming.
The 7 and the 50 are going to be the ones that have a shot at this. Can they catch the 25?
Can they get there? They got to stay single file. Johnny Gardner, his best career finish is 5th. And now they're going to get him. This draft is going to be too much for Gardner. He's doing too slow. Here comes the 7.
7's got to run, but is he going to run out of time?
What a
Gardner
job
comes into this race. 50 third point. 7's up the track. That's going to open the door for the 50. And that's going to be all she wrote through turn number 4. Back-to-back weeks, we're going to see a driver 50th or lower win. This week it's going to be the GoDaddy Chevrolet. Johnny Gardner wins at Ontario.
Wow, his 20th career start right here. And his best finish coming into this, like I mentioned, was his 25th career start. Sorry, was a 5th at Barber. What a job by him. Pollard comes back to 6th.
For 4th over Zorline.
How about the job? The 83 car gets the second best run ever by a replacement driver, and that's going to help him in points.
47 ended up starting in 6th. They were going to restart 8th.
The 60-37 were no moss in that restart right there. Where's 37 anyway?
60 and 16th for 37. No gain made at all.
I saw. Is there smoke in the front straightaway?
It's hard to tell from the pace car. So the top 10 today, Johnny Gardner, Henry Sanford, Jackie Tang, William Duncan, Jonathan Zorline, Stephen Paul III,
Wow.
Amy Shelley, Gene Sanford, another top 10 at this track, Jesse
Whoa.
Turner, and Mark George. Stephen, your final thoughts on this one?
That was a crap show to say the least right there. Johnny in his 25th career start finally gets that win, but controversial, dumped his teammate, killed Dylan Young in the process. So Gardner's not going to make the chase most likely. I don't think so, unless they're just going to sub him in every race. Unless he subs in Evans' car for
I don't
every
think
race.
he's going to be close enough to be able to make that plausible.
And Rob Evans can't make a race to save his life to sub in that car. Henry Sanford is second. Jackie Tang with his best run, his first career top 5 finish. Duncan with a great run. That's going to help him with the points. Pollard subbed in. That's going to give him a great cushion. So if he misses next week, he can afford it now. Amy Shelley, our first top 10 of the season, actually, besides the win. Gene Sanford here in 8th. Jesse Turner. Wow, Turner. That's only his second career top 25, I believe. That's a great run for him. Mark George with a top 10. He was up to 20th in points. He's going to keep gaining in the point standings. JT Bryan finally has a good run after been a struggling season since the second in Atlanta. Aaron Thane comes home 16th. And next weekend, we're going to South Boston. So with all the wrecks and the tempers, we might see Hendrick teammates wrecking each other more. And last year, we had a long green flag run to end that race with Paula leading over Charles Jackson. Who knows what's going to happen? First COT race there next weekend. So I can't wait. And we're going to have a lot of rivalries there. So can't wait to see what's going to happen. Good win to Gardner, though. It's been a really struggling career for Gardner. He's missed over 20 races in about 2 seasons. So that's a good field song win for him right there.
So with that said, congrats to Johnny Gardner on his first career NRSL Cookville Cup Series win. Yeah, I think you heard what I almost said there.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing-related content. I'm GornFan291 for Stephen Paul III. You've been watching production of the NRSL. Congrats on making it to the end. We'll see you guys next time.
Someone get the 05 ignition. See you next time.